Welcome back to the Skin Deep podcast. I have Mr. Dave Steele here, who, if you're keeping up with the podcast, we just did a 25-minute interview. And if you haven't listened to it, listen to that, because this guy has traveled the world to tattoo and is opening up a tattoo studio. If you want to give a quick plug on the tattoo studio you're opening up.
Yes, sir. It's a Fixation Tattoo in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Excellent. And congratulations on that, brother.
Thank you.
But we are here for the fun part of, we're going to critique, review two good tattoos, two crazy tattoos. If you're new to the podcast, the crazy tattoos oftentimes are good tattoos. They're just maybe not a traditional topic. Lots of times they're funny, humorous, collaborative, just something you wouldn't typically see on a person. And then the ugly, don't worry, guys, we're not shit talking any professional tattoo artists. This is kitchen wizards and backstreet alley tattoos that we like to see and get a little chuckle of. So we'll get right to it. Add to stage. We've got the good. And I always like to give credit to the good. I chose these two in particular because one appears to be so simple, and one appears to be, and truly is, complicated as fuck. We'll start with the banner. I got this off a Tattoo Snob.
Nice.
I love it. They nailed this flow in my mind so perfectly. They did, I think, the tightness of some of the folds. Like it's not your typical banner the way we used to draw them in like 2005. You know what I mean?
Right.
The lettering's crisp. I love the color. It's not edited. You can see the redness in the skin. This thing's fresh. I'd love to know your thoughts, but I think this appears to be a simple tattoo. This is a hella complicated tattoo, and the drawing of it is superb.
Yeah, I mean, just for all the folds, all the curves, even the lettering, man, like I'm a million years in, and even lettering like that still just annoys me sometimes, because I'm just trying to, it takes so much time and effort to get it all clean and crisp the way that it is. And the evenness of the red lines, even, it's just, It's just fire, man. Like they got in there knowing what they're going to do with it, did it, and achieved greatness.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you'd think this is simple. Oh, it's just a banner and some words. And this person like took this seriously and put their heart and soul into it. And yeah, this lettering, crisp as fuck with the serifs, the fucking thick and thin line weights. Again, I like going on what you said, the red.
I mean, even if you look close, the shadow underneath the banner overlays, so subtle, but it just, for that 3D effect, just makes it pop.
Yeah. They hit a fucking home run on this.
Yes. Agreed.
Then we go to what I would say is the polar opposite, which is looks complicated as fuck and is complicated as fuck. I'll straight up tell you right now, this dude walks into the shop, requests me or messages me on Instagram. I'm passing this off to somebody. I don't know how to do this.
I agree with you on that 100%. It's wild. It's out there. There's so many people that can do it better than I can do it, for sure. And that's why I would just do the same thing. And I mean,
yeah, that's the thing. It's like, dude, I could do this and it would be a B- tattoo, when there's specialists out there like this guy who we're giving credit to. Seek that person out. And if you're a tattoo collector and maybe new to tattoo collecting, don't just seek out good tattooers. If you find a style you like, seek out good tattooers that specialize in that style. Because I would literally pass on this and be like, go to this dude, or search this type of style here in Columbus, Ohio. But just excellent, dude. Because
even with traveling, like I remember back in the day, like I drove down to Maryland to get tattooed by Seth Safari because he was an amazing tattoo artist, and it made a trip because it was a whole adventure. I got to go eat food, see the city, get an amazing tattoo, and I think that's been lost in the tattoo world too. When you're trying to find that perfect tattoo person to do that tattoo that you want, make the travel. Like, and when I was down in Maryland the one time getting another tattoo by Dirk, Aaron Kane was tattooing this lady from Australia 3 days straight, did a full sleeve onto her chest. And I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Traveling to get tattooed is almost a lost cause anymore. But
yeah, no. And yeah, seek out the best if you want the best. And man, that guy's worth the trip. Now this is me in technology. Let's get everybody up here. There we go. We're back. Two old guys trying to use new shit. We're going to the crazy. Dude. So again, both these tattoos executed to perfection.
Yes.
But fuck, man, like, and I say this, for anybody who listens, they know what I'm about to say. I want to be a fly on the wall for the conversation and consultation of this tattoo. How did we get here?
Whew. So I think the hot dog and soda one, I can understand that one. I'm a fat guy, and boy, do I love my Costco hot dog and soda.
Yeah, for sure.
For that one, I understand. The other one, that had to be a rough party to get started in.
Dude, like, and that's for life, bro. That's
is that on the, I can't tell what's on the arm or leg too, but I wonder how visible that is in everyday life.
right. Exactly. Like, you go into the gym, you go into the pool, done excellent. I cast no judgment. I got fucking shit on me too.
Yeah.
So please, whoever that collector is, don't think I'm passing judgment. I'm actually giving you kudos, man. Like, you fucking came up with a fucking hilarious idea, and actually got it done well. So
yeah.
Who knows? Might have even traveled to go get it.
Right.
The Costco I just thought was funny. I was like, this is just classic. I mean, honoring Costco.
I mean, what's funny? I don't know. I got me a kiddo, and whenever I would take her to Costco and we go get some hot dogs, so I can see a representation of a good memory there.
Yeah, and that very well might be what it is. You know what I mean? Hell, it could be a manager at Costco. Like, you know, they said the new vice president came in and was, you know, they're like, we need to up it to $2. And he's like, I'll fire anybody who fucking ups our fucking hot dog and Pepsi meal more than $1.50. Like, I don't care what inflation is. I don't care what supply demand is. We're known for our hot dog and Pepsi 150. And that thing is to scale as well, because that hot dog they give you does not fit in the bun.
It does not. Oh man,
it's the best deal on the planet.
It is, and it gives you the best burps too.
Yeah. Great placement too on there, killing the gaps with some stars. Looks like a gap filler.
Yeah, right. It flows. Got a good flow.
To whoever loves Costco that much, kudos, man. I do too.
Cheers, right?
Now we get to go to, and I've decided we're going to go, we started at the beginning with two polar opposites. For those who don't recall, we went to two classic, unique / crazy. Now we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of lions gone wrong, provided both by one of our favorite Instagram pages, Sucky Tattoos. At least the one on the left, the lettering appears to be done well.
Yeah, I mean it's in there.
Seems pretty even. Still, just a big miss, especially the lion. Huge miss.
Yeah. I don't understand.
If we're grading on a curve, I will say it gets a better grade than the one on the right.
100%.
Once we see the reference photo that was given.
Yeah, that's that's a bit drippy do.
Like, bro, I don't even fucking know.
I don't know what to say. I don't even want to say A for effort because that's just yeah, that's a how do I set up a cancellation appointment for that guy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic. Cheap tattoos aren't good. Good tattoos aren't cheap.
Right.
So thanks for helping me out with the review. I do have a question for you though,
Okay.
that we didn't do in the podcast. No, and it just what I'm also wondering is too, kind of going back to, not saying it was the middle two. What's your thoughts on AI entering tattooing? Do you use it ever? How do you feel it's going to change tattooing, especially when we kind of look at the crazy tattoos? You know, like I want this, 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 and this, and this. I think AI can definitely be a huge benefit to like plug that all in to at least get an idea of some structure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel this day and age, it's definitely helpful, especially for us old bones, for these people who want to get these crazy designs. Like I just did it yesterday. I had somebody come in, they had a tree with words in the tree, leaves, and then carved in letters on the tree thing, and they brought it in. I was like, hey, look, I was like, I'm down to do that. I was like, but it's going to have to be more of a, I can only offer you my style. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I can match that as close as possible, but it's not going to be, I'm not AI, I'm not a computer, so I can't technically put that on you exactly as it is. They understood. They got it. We did the tattoo. And I'll tell you what, man, it's one of the most stoked tattoos I've done in a while. And it was easy because they knew what they wanted. They weren't just Googling me 5 different images saying, I want this with this and this with that and this with this and this with that. And so I feel it comes in a scale. It just depends on the mentality of the person that you're tattooing, because sometimes they're like strict and they want exactly what they see and what they get. They want a Xerox copy of it. Or other people who are open, the AI is just like, all right, we'll put it together. I'll redraw my style, give you what I got, and then they'll go for it and understand the whole capability of what's tattooable, what's not, what this part can do and achieve, and as opposed to the technology of a computer printing.
Yeah, no, you said it perfectly. I agree completely. And if there's a message out there for you collectors, not tattooers, just know you bringing us in reference from AI is awesome. It definitely gets us into your brain, but also just understand that it's a totally different medium, and we're going to do our best to do the tattoo version of that. So there has to be a little bit of compromise and full understanding.
Right.
But no, I think AI is wonderful. Like I've said, I've even used it when people have given me like 3 or 4 items and have like made like, recreate before I start drawing, and then send them 4 of them and be like, is this close? What do you like of these things? And it's helped that conversation speed up. So I'm not like drawing for 2 hours. I said, I show them something. They're like, oh no, that's not what I was thinking. I was like, it took me 3 minutes to send them 4 mock-ups. And they're like, I love the tiger from that. I love the rooster from this. Can you
Right.
turn him the other way? And then I like the leaves, but can you just make them bigger, more jungle? Cool. Then I draw it up. What do you think? They're like, dude, you nailed it.
Right.
Where, it's like pencil and eraser takes a ton of time. Yeah. Well, thanks again. I know we kind of jumped off the good, crazy, ugly, but I forgot to ask you about your take on AI. Brother, I appreciate you joining me on the podcast. One last plug for your new shop that is opening up in New Orleans.
Fixation Tattoo, that's our Instagram handle. Fixation Tattoo, that's our shop name, and fixationtattoo.com is our website.
So go down to New Orleans, and New Orleans, watch out. I will be bringing patch tattoos down there for you guys very soon, hopefully.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Have a good one, brother.
Awesome. Thank you so much.